Okay, so read out paragraph C and find out the options. Okay,
Can I
so
see
what
the
is,
options, sir?
yes, yes, yeah. So,
Selection methods.
okay, so we have thrown out this one also. Storage methods we have thrown, okay, ruled out, and we have three left: destruction, collection, and replacing lost books. So, which ones do you think?
Replacing last books.
Replacing lost books, okay. Sally, which one do you think?
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. It's okay. You can lock on anything because I will give you an explanation based on that. So you don't think like it's about the destruction, right? So they are not
No, no,
mentioning
no,
anything
no,
about the
no, no.
destruction. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have these two left: collection and replacing lost books. Okay.
Yes.
So I'll clearly mention why it is this one. Okay. In this one, see, as the library expanded, so when they expanded, it became big. Okay. Ptolemy's successors, so who came after Ptolemy, used increasingly unsculpturous techniques. Okay. So that means like which were not a good manner to obtain or to collect. Okay. Obtain means to collect. Okay. Like to gain something. That means obtain. Okay. To gain or to collect. Okay. Unsculptured techniques to obtain manuscripts. Manuscripts means which are books which are written by
Written.
manually. Okay, so manuscript. One source claimed that, so they are mentioning about how they collected. Okay, the explanation is how they collected these things. Okay, one source claims that every ship sailing into Alexandria's harbor was routinely searched, and if a book was found, it was confiscated and taken to the library. There it was examined and a decision made whether to keep it and make a replacement copy to be given to its rightful owner. Okay, together with adequate reimbursement, or just return the original copy outright. Okay, so or just return the original copy outright. So
Collection.
which one do you think?
Collection method.
Yeah.
Collection methods, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yeah.
collection methods is the answer. Okay, so here they are giving about, they are saying about replacing lost books, they are saying about replacing books. Okay, not about the lost books. Lost books means which they have already like thrown away or it's lost from them. Okay, in that way. But here they're mentioning about mostly how they collected the book. Okay, so one source claimed that it was found, it was confiscated and taken to the library, that it was examined, made whether. So, like if they found a book from any particular ship, okay, let's say a ship from India, okay, they found a book, they will take it to their library and they will examine it very well. Okay, so whether it is relevant or it's just a diary of that particular captain, okay, whether it's a relevant book or anything like that. So, if it's not relevant, okay, they will return the book, just like right back outright, they will just return the copy. But if it's relevant, let's say if it's an encyclopedia or if it's about the spices, like the map about India, so they kept that one. They usually, what they will do is that they will make a replacement copy. Okay, they will make a replacement copy, like they will copy the book into another another book or into another paper, and they will give the original copy to the rightful owner, who is the person. Okay, who is the person whom they took it from. Okay, so the to the Indian captain they will give it back, and with an adequate reimbursement, like with some money or with some like spices from their place or with some like anything from Egypt. Okay, so that's what they are mentioning in this one. So what shall be the option? What will be the option?
Collection.
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 Collect.
Collection methods. Okay, exactly. So both of you got that one. So now you guys understood, right? What is a paragraph heading and how you need to look into that particular type of question. Okay. So any doubts in this particular question? Anything like if you haven't understood anything?
I think we need to study 2-3 times, then we will get the correct answer.
Basically, paragraph heading. Okay, so I will give you a clear and clear thing when like may not like none of the trainers or anyone will tell you this. Okay, so if you find it difficult, okay, if you find it difficult for this particular thing or this particular question, when you practice in your reading materials, okay, when you practice in your reading materials, if you find it very difficult, okay, keep it for the end. Okay, don't do it in the between, because it's very time consuming. If your passage has almost 10 paragraphs and if you have 13 options to go through, okay, it might be time consuming for you. Okay, you might very hard to go through each and every paragraph, read out the options and whether it's correct or not. Okay, so that you need to do. So if you find it very difficult, keep it to the end. Okay, keep it to the end. Like after you finding out, like let's say you have 7 questions from paragraph heading. Okay, 7 questions. If you remove these 7 questions and for keep it the end, you have 33 questions to attempt. Okay, so take time for these 33 questions, and at the end, when you have enough time, come back to these 7 questions, go through, because by that time you might get a general idea about those paragraphs. Okay, by doing the other questions, by attending the other questions. Okay, so when you come back to the 7 question, you might have an idea about like where and where it is. Okay, so and if you are running out of time also, you can just do like raffle. Okay, you can like give any of the options, because it's a list of options. You just need to write A, B, C, D. Because if you're keeping like a fill in the blanks or a sentence completion or a summary completion where you need to write the answer by finding out the answers from the paragraph, it might not be possible for you to scrabble or scribble something there, right? Scribble something there, because obviously your answer will be wrong if you scribble like something from your head. You might not even understand what is in the paragraph. But a list of option might be something which we can, it's totally based on the luck. Okay, it might work out or it might not. Okay, so but it will also like it's a smart choice. Okay, it's a smart choice to keep it to the end also. Okay, but don't keep it to the end until and unless you try it. Okay, please try to find out the answers. If it's not working out, if you think that it's very difficult for you, then keep it to the end. Okay. Okay, so we will conclude for the day. Okay, we will start tomorrow with the next type of question. Okay, because today I think if you start, it's also it won't finish. Okay. Okay. Any other doubts about IELTS or anything? If you have, you can shoot. You can ask me. Like any other doubts, like any myths or anything you might carrying around. You might have understood, or if you haven't understood anything about any modules. Sally, do you have any?
No, sir. No,
No.
sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Prakash,
Thanks a lot.
any doubts?
While listening and giving the answers,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a very tough thing. I think reading, no
Okay,
problem.
so listening is basically like it's a tough thing. Okay, but some of the people, okay, listening is basically what we say, like it's one of the easiest module. Okay, but
Any tips? Any tip is there,
I
sir?
will give, I will after the reading classes, after finishing the reading question types, I'm planning to go give a session on listening also. Like same thing, like some of the questions based in listening. Okay. And I will give you exercises also. Okay. So that
Okay.
you can understand, okay, like how to attend the type of question. Like certain types of exercises are there, like based on the question types. Okay. So I'm planning to do a session on that as well.
So
Okay.
we'll get advice from you for listening.
Yes, I will. I'm planning to do a session after these reading classes. I'm planning to do a session on listening as well. Okay.
Okay.
So tune in. Okay. So if you have any friends, like advise them to also join. Like if they find it interesting. Okay. So listening is one thing. Okay, listening basically like the thing, it's because you are not getting enough time to read the questions. That's the main reason. Okay, you're not able to understand because
Exactly.
yeah, so it's a very like short exam, like it's just for 40 minutes, and this extra 10 minutes is to even you to write your answers, and this in this 30 minutes it's going like quick. Okay,
Yes.
so the first section is the easiest one. Never lose mark for the first section, because you just need to fill a form, find out the names, numbers. Okay, those things you never, okay, you never lose mark in the first section, because in the first section if you lose mark, okay, there is not much probability of getting a higher score, okay, a higher score in the other sections, because if you start losing marks in your first section itself, there is a chances of losing marks in the other sections. Okay, so like section 1, how is it? Section 2, it's a bit more hard. Section 3, it's a bit more harder. Okay, and the hardest is section 4. Okay, so in that way, whenever you are getting enough time, like whenever you are trying to get enough time, read the questions. Okay, practice speed reading about the questions, understand the questions. Okay, basically in reading and listening, question without reading or like understanding the question, we cannot do anything. Okay, our answers might be wrong. Other than that, we should be very lucky in order to get the correct answers. Okay, so I will probably do exercise. Okay, I will do an exercise based on this one. Okay, after finishing the reading exercises, I will do a listening class as well. Okay, so that you guys can join for that one. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. Thank you for joining. If it's me tomorrow, I'll be seeing you guys. Okay. Other than that, if it's not, okay, maybe on Thursday, I think Thursday. If it's not today, okay. If it's not today, I will be there on Thursday or Wednesday. Okay.
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 Okay,
Thank
sir.
you so
Okay.
much. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Welcome, sir.
Take care.
Thank you.